welcome to the final push. As we head towards the Betty, we make our way through the docking bay and we're at the penultimate level. And after the trauma of Christie's level 8, where it probably sounded like I was starting to really not enjoy the game, but it's like Civi11 says, some of this game will openly work to make you hate it, but I still love it. But without any further ado, let's try and get out of here. That's probably the worst possible start. So what did I do wrong there? Clearly there is weaponry somewhere. Oh! Did I actually really miss that? Right, so we've got the electric gun. Pulp. Where are you going to drop from? There. See, I do love the one-hit kill nature of this gun. If you get that charge done nicely. God, it's very dark, this level. You see my pulse rifle glitching about a bit as well. Charge I need. Let's just see whether that actually kills that. It did. So you don't actually need too much of a charge to kill the facehuggers. Oh. And he's out of ammo. And he's out of ammo. He's gonna die. We're gonna die here, folks. Let's get the aliens out. Take a few clicks to get used to. You're going to have to as well, because you need that little trick on the newborn later. Assuming I even get that far. Look at the smoke effects on this game. This is a PS1 game, guys. Right. The retro points on this game are very high, on this level, are very high, which suggests to me that they do actually think it's quite hard. So we're just going to take a very slow... I can't cancel that either, can I? Yeah, you can see that we're going to take some hits here, because this weapon, the electric gun is awesome, right? I really like it, but it can take some cracking. The other thing as well is I can't remember where the pickups are on this level, so I need to check every corner, because I need the. You do get a lot of ammo for the electric gun, but you can see that I have been a little bit. What can I say? Inefficient with it. I got 12 rounds of this baby, and I think this is the first newborn encounter. Electric gun ammo. Let's go. We're going to get ambushed by 3 aliens. messing this up, he says, as we get the old behind the door ambush. Let's charge this baby. We almost messed it up because the door did its usual trick of the block close. That was the facehugger of doom, that. It took 3 blasts. Let's just make sure he's dead. That must have been the one they found on Alien 3. In the assembly cut. I know there's a couple of other eggs hidden here. There you go. See, the electric gun doesn't... Hello. The electric gun doesn't even give them a chance to... Whoa! I like to keep that handy for close encounters. Oh, wow. Well, that was just stupid. Concentrate on the game, not silly movie quotes. Alright, let's get a save going. Now, I remember rightly, this is the bit that's really annoying on this level, getting through to the next save point. I think right at the end of it is another war with Junior. But here we're going to get the good old-fashioned Alien Resurrection ambush. It's Ambush City here, mate. There's one there waiting. And he's gone and made me waste the goddamn... Where's he gone? Okay, you can cancel the weapon by selecting a different... I can hear him. I can hear his footsteps. Where is this dude? He's not playing the game, this guy. Well, he is. He is playing the game. Mate! Like, what the hell was that? Uh-oh, I can still hear another one. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? It's like he's wandering around. Alright, listen, we're at the save point. Oh, hang on. Hang on, just a tad. Just a cotton picking minute. Was ist das? Okay. Right, so when you come here, you can hear the alien. So I can only assume he's stuck around here. Wow, you tell me. There's his footsteps again. Uh-oh, there he is. He was walking up against the wall. See, it can be a tough old job being a xenomorph, you know, it can get to you. You start going senile. They hide these guys all over the place here. It's horrible. And if they ambush you from a corner like this, like the fella does on level, there's a fella on level 2 that does that. The electric gun's got too much wind up. Right, so that's there. You can see there behind me is how you get that medkit. Now I know there's some stuff down here. I'm just gonna have a look down here before I try and. You know, at the end of the day, Isolation is the quintessential Alien game. But this one is just as scary, if not scarier. Atmospherically, it's just amazing. You know, they say that games are scary, and usually, you know, they do that because they've got a difficult save mechanic that makes progress really difficult, really rewarding, and the fear is in not keeping the progress. But this game's just tense, man. You see him in the distance there. Look at the way it does things. especially the later levels. I mean, I'm not flush with electric gun ammo. Let's try and see if we can get that med kit. Always be careful in here. Always be careful. What is that way? So I've got no motion tracker, so I don't know what's coming behind me. Because it might not have the best range. But the tracker is a good, just to hear that bleep, just to hear that beep behind you. Okay, so I guess they want me to start using this for a while. Damn, this is epic. Right, so there you go. It's a medium medkit. Now we're gonna get some ambush attempts. Starting here. We won't take any risks with those guys, there were two of them. Right, so we've got the auto dogs we need. I think we should be reckless and just check this other direction. And that was a... Oh, I know. I think there's... Make some of it quite tight. That's it. This thing is a bit cumbersome. I can't see a thing. See, I don't think I'd have gotten out of that with a shotgun. Maybe I would have done. It's getting a bit tasty now, though. And we're getting eggs on every corner, and usually that makes me think that they're hiding. Well, the old don't hit the button because it'll do that. If you hit the left stick stick, it will do that on you. Right. Okay. Lift. Right. Really keen to get to that next save point. Really. Right, so simple as that then. It's when they drop an alien on you. See? Oh shit. Oh shit. See, if anything's going to kill me, it's going to be forgetting to reload. Okay, yeah, it's this bit. This is a long tunnel section, this. Yeah, it's just because if you die here, it's an awkward crawl through that tunnel bit again, and you can see that it's getting quite long to get through the sections to the next save point. You just know that you're going to get hammered as well. See, they drop them out of the sky on you in tunnels like they're right in front of you or right behind you. And when you've got no tracker, what do you do? Man, they love corridors, don't they? Corridors at the end of Christie's level was killing me. Another lift. This feels way too good to be true. We've made a lot of progress here. I should really not have said that. Panic. Oh. Pure panic. Okay, now we're in a bit of trouble. I suspect that there's some trouble coming here. Set it up with the eggs. Okay, what can we expect here then? Oh, this ship is starting to break up badly. How did I know that you'd have a third waiting for me in the wings? It's very dark, isn't it, this game? So if anybody is still watching this at this stage, if anybody ever was, what do you prefer, this or isolation? It's always a recency bias, like the last thing you played. But I've played both of those games hard, and I enjoy playing this more. It's because I've got weapons. It's because it's an Aliens game. Because it does better what all of those modern Aliens games have tried to do. This does better. This does everything better. Watch the way the aliens move. One of the criticisms is the aliens don't move very well on a lot of the modern games. Or they're stupid. They are not stupid on this. The way they run up the walls, they run up the ceiling. Oh, I hate this bit. Sometimes you can get that electric to kill it for you, but you have to make it through yourself. That might have cost me, you know. That might have been a very foolish mistake to have done it that way. I kind of didn't have the balls to stand up, fight those two though. And you can see now it's not really giving me a pause. Oh, we just about made it. But at what price? Because one more bad guy here, we've had it. It's the next encounter with Junior. Okay. struggles with my control pad, right? If in doubt, don't waste ammo on an egg. Yeah, that's not going to work because it takes too long. Oh man, he just ran through metal. That shows you how strong. 5, 6. So we got one of your the gentleman's continuous spawn situations there. I literally just had to move forward. Oh, this looks scary. I think we've had all the encounters with the newborn. Alright, so we're through that door. What the hell? Right, so, yeah, that was very... We got trapped, basically. That was a trap. Yeah, so basically just go all out there, survive. Don't worry about wasting ammo, because you back up into that electric. But you've actually got the auto docks to take the hit, so there is that. Now the problem we've got now is that's a really intricate bit at the start of this, with those 6 aliens that you've got to kill. Oh shit. Not powdered. Beautifully. Powdered him in midair. Okay. Watch out for these dropping aliens and this stuff. I'm sure we've still got to go through one of those tunnel sort of corridor sections though to get to the end. There we are, here we are. Jump animation. Oh, did you see the trouble? You're not even allowed in here, look. Look, it's this the valve. It's the room with the valve. Non-human life forms. Oh, I guess they used to be. Oh. Did I actually end up going... Did I end up facing the wrong way here? Oh no! Oh no! What's happening here? I've been soft locked. Can you believe... Uh-oh. Oh, I just needed to walk up to the door. I knew that. Why didn't you tell me in... Why didn't you tell me in chat? Right, better... Crikey, that's totally taken me out of it. Right, here we go. So the likelihood is they're going to keep throwing more than one at me. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. Yeah, so that was really poor. Yeah, that was a real poor effort last time. But this is, we've got to make it through to the end here. Didn't actually, it looked like it just keeled over and died there, didn't it? Whoa! Again with that delayed, just when you're catching your breath. I swear this is one of the only part of the game where it's literally time spawned, and if you just stay somewhere for a little bit too long, because this game generally doesn't do that, like the new one, I keep forgetting the name of it, with Zula. If you stick around in one spot for too long, they just keep spawning them at you, which means you can't really explore. Damn. With the corners and the corridors. God damn it, man. Oh, he's done it. He's absolutely done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on board the Betty. We have made it off the Auriga. We didn't even realise we'd made it off the Auriga because we expected the mother of all ambushes when we threw those those palm pads. But we're on the Betty, and we've got this little mini game now to wipe out, and I have to it might take me a couple of goes to understand the lay of the land here again, because there is just some intricacies that need to be done. You come into the bridge, you go to the bridge, and you have to start it. You need to go into the bridge to start it off. Here we are, we're on our ship, guys! We can go and chill, in our... There's the bridge, there's Zone. Look, there's the little game they made. You poor buggers, put so much effort into that and it barely got a look in. And I think once we get things going, we're going to head in there and it's us against Junior. Yeah, hull breach detected. Shall we have a look? Listen to this awesome cascade of sounds. There's deep space, which seems to be superimposed onto the windscreen. Where's my console? I need a console, a seat with the least amount of complication. Right, here we go, let's do it. That's not the way. See, I'm probably going to mess this up once or twice. impatient about this. Wasn't the best way to do it. Just keep pounding the fellow. That nearly cost me. That did. Get stuck to the... This geezer's not letting me off, is he? Take that, Julia. We're out of here. We're off ski. And so are you. You are out of here, my friend. Yes, I nearly fell for that last time. Apologies about the slowdown on these last two videos. It has not liked being recorded today, which worries me a little bit because this has got a much better processor in it, this laptop, than the other one. Anyway, you are done, fella. How dare you come along and steal the mantle from original Xenomorphs with your abomination of a design. He is done. Let's go and get rid of him and get our achievement, our mastering. It's been fun. I should just say about this game that I was hyped all throughout the development of this game, which took years. And I still remember the day it came out. I still remember playing it all night. Just every level seemed to be ramped up on the level before it. It did everything that an Aliens game should do, without all the nonsense, all the fanfare. Atmospheric, scary, jump scary, hard, challenging, but rewarding. You know, every level you do, you want to fight through the next one. Now, Isolation, you know, as I've said, Isolation is the game. It's the quintessential Alien game. But I had more fun playing this, like I said. I like having weapons. I like the Aliens approach. But this game did it better than Colonial Marines, which came, 12 years after. It's done it better than any of the fire teams and the Dark Descents and all of these things that I've seen these days. This game I still think is better than all of them. Only Isolation beats it. I hope they get to remaster this, and Argonaut, you've probably not got the same people, but if you ever get to remaster this game, don't change any of the core elements, just upgrade the graphics and the controls, because everything else is perfect. I would just say give us a hit mechanism so we get a vibration when we score a hit, and maybe a heavier one when we get the kill shot. That's what I'd like, but that's the only thing I need. But thank you for this game. You guys really are legends. I'll never ever forget this game. It is a masterpiece.
So, this is Earth.
My first time. Ought to be plenty of places to get lost around here. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm a stranger here myself.
So there we go. There is our mastering. We've got the whole set, and it took us 64 hours, 64 and a half hours. It says 2 years and 5 months, but I started doing the first couple of levels like a year and a half ago. Obviously a bit more than that, judging by this. Mainly it's been probably the last 6 months I've been on it. Um, Other than the first couple of achievements. So kind of like this is the general order, the easies to hards, and then all of your extras. But in terms of the like I showed you the other time, if I go to one by least, now we've got the full set, you can see really what the difficult ones are. And these actually dropped 10 points. When I earned this, these dropped 10 points. I was the 20th guy to master this. Or sorry, the 20th guy to finish this level. You can see that there's still a few here because two of the people that have finished the game haven't got this one or this one. So and I'm only the 17th guy to master this, so there's been a couple of misses somewhere. But this is to collect the items, the three difficult collect the items. That's Christie's level, getting the, I mean, you know, there's about 80 odd items in there. The military systems complex is interesting that that's slightly above maximum security with Perez in there, but it's just, you know, same scores, same number of people have unlocked them. And then they're actually higher than finishing the game on hard. Relentless Mercenary is, again, that's Christie's level. And then there's no way, though, that that docking bay is as hard as the Christie and the maximum security. So that's a strange one for me. Um, Obviously, that's up high because you've got to get there to do it. The docking bay collector, that is what it is. You can see all these top ones are the collection trophies. Yeah, you've got to do them in one go, and it's not easy. You know, it doesn't. If you die, it still keeps what you've collected. It's if you recollect ones you've already collected, they won't come up on the list. Again, two more collections after survive, which is I think getting through level 5, maximum security. The quarantine already. I didn't. I think actually the reason that's high is because there's a missable one hidden in a corpse, and I think a lot of people have missed that one. Again, another collector, and then you get into some of the more like gain access to the hidden barrier. I'm going to do a video for that at some point. That's by Purvis. When you rescue Purvis, you go and throw a switch, then you have to come back to the room with the force field, and you can access it. You still got to go to a certain area of the room, otherwise it won't trip. But I can show you what that is when I do a video. This is silly. You turn research mode on, which actually turns your cheats on. Even though you haven't got cheats on, the research mode will turn your the thing that says you've used cheats, but you turn them all off and you're not using cheats. You have to play one in research mode, the first level, and that's really easy. It's curious that only 25 people have got that though, because it's really easy. Then you start getting into the actually lower, less people getting it than that. You start getting into the normal or easy completions. Right, this green here, they've either done it on normal or easy. So there's still only 26 people. It's a tough game, this, man. It's a tough game. So reboot, clear the court and reboot farther. I'm trying to remember what level that is, but for that to be, yeah, for that to be kind of as popular as these is kind of curious. Then we're back to collectors. That's just the 7 or 8 items you've got on the Betty, and it's nice the engineering deck. That's obviously unique to the Ariga. Find her out of clone research. That's level 3, I believe. Level 4, maybe. Level 3. There's the Purvis one. And I'm not surprised, actually, that if I look at it. So basically 30 people. 3 Xenos at once, you can do that at one specific point. Actually, quite a lot of people have done that more than I think. That's not easy to do. There's a sequence to that. Kill the queen with only the handgun, that's a lot easier than you think. You can do that on, I think you can actually do that on easy. You can see that there's no stipulation here for normal, so do it on easy. On easy, your health also refills if you've got medkits. So the only problem with that is sometimes I don't know about easy, but on normal and hard, she will sometimes send an adult to help her. That can get problematic with just a pistol. That's easy enough. This is another for doing the level on normal and then doing the clones. I think that is level 5. Clone research. And yeah, take down a facehugger using the rocket launcher or grenade. Yeah, you come to a level where you clear out a bunch of eggs. And it's best to do that then so you don't waste your... Because the facehuggers jump out of the... You can throw a couple of grenades and as the first one hits, facehuggers will jump out of others and you'll just clean them up. The armory, yeah, that armory is difficult. There's a blue alien in there as well, but it's well worth going in. You can't do the collection trophy without achievement, without getting that one. Kill General Perez with the gym, and you can do that on easy. So that's not really difficult. Don't have to do that on hard. Although on my hard playthrough, you might notice on my video that if you back into the edge of the entrance area, his grenades do not affect you. I don't know if you noticed that. I did, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want it to sound like I, exploited a glitch. Because A, I didn't know about it, and B, it was quite a cheap way of, because that's a hard boss fight, and I did it on my first attempt. So more finishing the level on normal or easy, and that was good fun. But you'll do that naturally anyway. If say you're going through Christie's level, you'll do that naturally. Just get out there. Don't try and do it like and get yourself killed and respawn. You'll do that naturally. That's the jettisoning the time limit on level 2. 30 facehuggers with a shotgun. That was, yeah, you want to do that. You do want to actually reload a checkpoint for that. Like do a load, die, reload the checkpoint because that you need to save your shotgun ammo. Jettison within 3 minutes. Yeah, that's not too difficult. You can see 42 people have done it. Then you've got more getting through levels on normal, the hard, normal, getting the cargo keyboard without setting off the alarm. That's a really fun. 54 people have done it. That's not bad at all. There's a little method to that, which again I'm going to post a video for at some point. But yeah, I'm surprised that actually more people have got that than I thought, because that was one of the first ones I looked at and thought, oh, they've asked you to do some pretty awkward stuff here. Another item collection, and then you're down to the item collections, and then finishing certain things on normal. The very first levels to kill your first xenomorph, you get like 1 point for it. And yeah, and it's what amazes me, right, is because if you go to escape the detention area, that's the end of level 1. So 170 people have done it on hardcore, 416 full stop, right? But that's, you see, I mean, quite a lot of people have not gone from the first xenomorph kill to the end of the first level, which isn't far away. So that's odd. I just find that odd. But anyway, we've got our third master. If I go back to my main profile, let's do completion progress. Oh, we'll go back to profile. So we've got our third master. And now that I've been this binned this game. It's not the right term. Now that I have completed this game, I can start working on some of this other stuff that I've been whacking away on, like Double Dragon 2 on the NES. I can't beat the last boss on hard. It's so frustrating. But in any event, this is what we came here for. If you build it, they will come. And we came, and we saw, and we conquered.